by coaching. I'm streaming. Alright, welcome back to the jungle. We're gonna be playing SION for the runes, grasp, shield, bash, conditioning, overgrowth, magical footwear, and approach velocity. Perfect timing. All tanky stuff here for SION. Even though grasp has to build up and doesn't proc on the camps, that's just fine, because we do quite a bit of farming here in the early game. And then once it comes mid game, we're permanently fighting. You never farm in the mid game. So that's the real trick. SION doesn't have any great active gank tools either, so it's pretty much a no-brainer. Play for your camps first in Zen, then you can play the game. A little bit of moving. Very important to get the explosion of the W damage. It deals max health, 14%, which is a ton of max health damage. The W gives you a shield, and then you can recast it if you still have it, to then get that extra damage. The Q, of course, you're going to charge this bad boy up. The longer you charge it, the more damage it deals. After a certain time frame, it also gives you the knock-up. If you don't get the knock-up, you don't win. And SION's just a big ball of HP, so don't be scared. Get right in front of the enemy, and then Q. Now, as a jungler, it's a pretty useless, sort of gank tool. We really have to wait till level 6 to do any, quote, ganks. So until then, we'll be farming our camps, and then just kind of being a wall, existing around the lanes. If anything happens, we'll be there, but we can't make it happen. The changes to the jungle pet deals more damage, you deal less damage to the camps, and I think that's good for SION. This clear feels pretty good. W. You can tank one auto. Nice. The E shoves the camps, and then if you... Actually, I don't know when it gets this done, if I shove it into a wall. Anyways, it knocks the camp back, and then it shreds their armor. If you push a small thing through, too, then it will go through all of them. It's the same for the minions, so you can just EQ the wave and kill it like that. Anyways, camps are done. Will I hit a champion? Let's find out. It's really up to the enemy to fight you. As you enter the rivers, don't mind me. Walking through here. A little bit of ward. Any noobs in here? Yeah, better not be. I'd beat you up, I tell you what. Auto smite. Let's go ahead and cross through mid here. I can play for the enemy raptor respawn. And I can play for top scuttle. It better run, buddy. It's a SION gank. Don't want to mess with me. Yep, I'm taking the raptors. What are you going to do about it? Nothing. Taking your scryer, too. I'm just hitting stuff that's around me. I have the IQ of a particle board at IKEA. That's why I lock in SION. Nice, that guy is super dead. Both scuttles and the enemy raptors. Don't mind if I do. Job's done. Going to be going for Heartsteel here. SION does not need Balmy Cinder. He does not need these silly lethality items. We need HP. And Heartsteel is the best way to get that. If you want to carry through an AD champion in the jungle, listen, there's better champs to do it on than Ghostblade Lethality SION. So anyways, Giant Spell giving us HP. And then as we build into the Heartsteel, it's just all HP. With the jungle pet, as you build HP, you still get damage to the camps. Very nice. Our W has an HP ratio, and with more HP, we can actually charge up our Q and not die, and we can just run into the enemy and not die. It's one part of the W passive too. You build up HP for free as you kill stuff. Even more reason to farm. Don't even worry about SION's passive. We won't be using it this game. I'll get level 6 off my full clear because I got both scuttles and the enemy raptors, so let's do that. With our ulti, we charge unstoppably, and then we collide with the first target that we hit. We'll knock up and deal a lot of damage to. You can use that point blank too, just to stun the enemy, and then get a knock up with the Q. Because doing the long range ones, not very easy. Alrighty, to the dragon, honestly. You guys are dying to nothing, eh? Yep, I'll be doing this, boys. Got pretty bad conditions in the lanes, but here we are. I know for sure I'm level 6 and Talon isn't. Sucks that my bot lane threw their advantage, but whatever. Yeah, we're doing work on this thing. And job's done. To the mid lane. Mr. Azir. We're gonna keep walking. Keep walking. I'm going this way. He can only go so far. There's the engage. There's Azir's wall. That's why we don't use the ulti. Nice. This guy's super dead. And I helped. Let's reset. Good job, SION. You walk around and clear camp so good. Your mom lets you have 2 Giants belts? Alright, to the top side. On this turn, the Void Grub spawn. Very nice. But as a tank, the objective fights, especially for SION, where we don't have any engage, is the only way you can have a fight. The enemy didn't contest me on Dragon, I get the Dragon for free. But we're going to try to do the same on the Void Grubs up here. As the enemy enters the river, they're not near a turret, okay? So I can actually fight them before they run away. Yeah, this jungle pet deals all real damage. Clear speed's not bad at all. As you would hope, as that's all SION can really do in the early game. We're maxing that Q first. More damage, of course. Lower cooldown. Careful down there. "15 seconds to the Void Grubs. Let's go into the river. Talon could take my red side. It is what it is. I'll be taking the objective. He'd have to be brave to even enter there. Pull these bad boys together. Now we can get the Q on all of them. Giving us multiplicative damage, which is actually way more efficient because it is. Thank you. Void Grubs are done. Zaheen has that. No problem. No problem. As we're in the river, our ultis are more likely, especially if the fight starts for us. Oh no. Oh no. You poor bastard. God. All the stunts they did on Jackass, you know, those guys are still alive. Akali does one bad E, she's dead. Maxing the W second. It's called Soul Furnace for some reason. The W giving us more of the shield, but also more of that max health damage, which points in it. And then where it gives you a bigger shield, you're actually able to, again, get that max health damage off. If the shield's not broken before you can recast the W. Alrighty, Heartsteel, here we come. At 10 minutes, not bad. 0-0-0 is the scoreline with 90 CS to Talon's pathetic 50. That will show him to ever do something in the early game. Couldn't be me. I'll be at home knitting. I'm not like other girls. I listen to the Beatles. Haha. I don't do my makeup and I'm kind of ugly. I'm different. Finish our camps here and then we can just start walking around and start hitting people. With the Heartsteel, we deal a lot of initial damage with our first auto against the enemy. Not the camps, but the enemy champions. And then it deals more damage the more HP you have. And you gain max HP whenever you do it. W giving us max HP when we kill stuff. Grasp giving us max HP as we hit people. Heartsteel, HP as we hit people. So now the dynamic becomes fight, fight, fight. Ulti. Gotcha. Q. Nice flash. W, E. Hit the Talon. Explode the W. That guy's dead. Q. No knockup for me. Hit him. Aw. E. Alto. Q. You're dead. Now I'm a top laner. We saw the Talon there, we just dropped that ulti. Doesn't even matter if it lands, okay? Don't try to do a perfect play. You're SION. This champion's built for absolute idiots. Shout out to the boss. So you just drop that ulti, and then if it lands, cool. If not, you're still in range of the fight. And you just run at the bad guy, I tell you what. Let's get a couple turret plates here. Buh. 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 Job's done. Back to old reliable. Raptors, I'm coming. Dragon's up. Let's get to the bot side and we can get control down there. Boots of swiftness. A little bit of... Yeah, give me a cloth armor. Off we go. Now, I don't have ulti, so I don't have to skip my camps. These guys are super dying. Yep, can't help that. Rest in peace. Boots of swiftness, it helps him move around a lot for a big guy like SION. It's pretty important because he has plantar fasciitis, so it hurts him to move, but if you're in range of the enemy, you can actually play. Actually land that Q, actually hit him, actually stay on top of him. Because as any tank, you want to get real close and the enemy naturally, they run away. Whoa, what's the deal? No respect around here. Lee Sin support. Ulti's coming up. Kali's going in. W. E. You're slowed. Oh, you're screwed. By getting right on top of Azir and giving him a hug. He can't E away. Move down. To the dragon. One question. Who gonna stop me, huh? Oh, you are dying to Lee Sin support. I'd have to say you suck. Job is done down here. The Talon's gonna respawn and go to the top side, so guess where I'm going. Now I could go farm my camps, but now that we're in the mid game, you know, we farmed the early game for a reason. Now we want to be a nuisance. Smite, where's your raptors, huh? You level 8 idiot. It's me, SION. It's me, SION. E, Q. Doink. Where's your Krugs at? Okay, where's your top laner though, be honest. I can't take him 1v2. Okay, W, E, Q. Get hit. Explode the W. Miss the Q. Get ulted. Where are you? Q. Miss the Q. Ulti. Can't miss that. E. Hey man. Hey man, we gonna commit to the fight or no? Show him who's boss, Lee Sin support. Bop. Ouch. Q. Noob down. Push that. Get back here. Bro, the urge to flash auto Q is pretty high. That's going to be Azir's TP. Let's get out of here. Back to full HP. You're dead. W. Auto Q. Haha. Heartsteel is awesome. I don't play tanks often, but the Heartsteel is so funny. That one hit that goes blang. Again. We farmed our camps. We're strong. It's time to fight, especially when your allies are strong as you enter the mid game. They're going to be pushed up. The best place you can be is the enemy jungle, as you find the enemy jungler. Lots of stuff's going on there. I see Talon. Talon can't gank my allies. I see him. It's impossible. And then, if we attack the Talon, even better. So you create so much opportunities. And don't worry, the camps are always waiting for you at home. Let's actually do this. A little bit of Frozen Heart. A little bit of Control Ward. Frozen Heart giving us ability haste, mana, lots of armor, and it reduces the enemy's attack speed as we're near them. Kaisa, Azir, Set, all using that attack speed. Frozen Heart's also very cheap, so it's going to be very easy to complete it. And then get to your next item. Yeah, the boys are pushed up, but I don't have ulti. They can eat my shorts. And we just did like 30 plays back to back. Yeah, I'll be farming. Let's get level 13. Good luck up there. Not bad. This clear speed is good. Boink. All the small raptors are dead to 1 Q. The Azir is super low. Let's kill him. Blue Smite, movement speed. Boots of Swiftness, movement speed. E. W. You're dead. I didn't even get an assist? Lee Sin support. What's the deal? That Azir super overstayed for the turret. You can never kill that shit in time. Not without 2 people. That's how the balance team balanced it in the balance patch. Into the river. The camps are done. Don't get lost, Bob. Where's the boys? Kali's here. Ezreal's there. Guess where we're going? Into the enemy jungle. I'm too strong. You can't do nothing. Whoa! Oh, I missed. Ulti, E, auto Q, get CC'd, is fine. WQ. You're dead. Get him, Akali. Alright. A little bit of EQ. Close as hell, I tell you what. If he walked into it, it would have hit. Smite. And then E. And then I can't hit him. Well, I hope you see why we go the Boots of Swiftness and shit. Ride this bad boy in. When you get kills, that's the time to drop the Rift Herald. What is going on? Okay, well that guy's dead. Auto. Q. Damn it, they walked out of it. You're dead. Q. Let's get the fuck out of here. Well, nobody important died. I would love to walk backwards to Dragon, but no one was doing that, so we just stand our ground and keep fighting. You always want to be playing with your allies. If they jump off a bridge, so do you. You locked in a tank, okay? If you want to be your own man, well, time to lock in Lee Sin, not SION Jungle. Who's with me? Reset. But yeah, as you stand your ground, you're a wall in between you and your ADC, so the enemy can't hit that ADC. Not easily. Kanik Rukern will be our next item. This item's particularly overpowered on Sion, giving us magic resistant HP, but the magic damage shield you get is based on your max HP. We currently have 4,000 motherfucking max HP, so that's gonna be a big magic damage shield, I tell you what. And then with all this HP, the bonus resistance is just getting more value. Against that Azir, the Victor support, and the Kaisa. Alrighty. We're level 13, this is about as strong as we get. So now we really want to play for these team fights. Wherever my team is, that's where I'm going to be grouped up, and that's where I'm going to be fighting. It's not rocket science. E. You're slowed. Next wave's coming. Hit me with everything, I don't care. You'll run out of mana, you suck. Auto. W. Q. Doink. And ulti. E. I'm super dead, I think. I'm super dead. Close. Punch. 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 Well, I said I wouldn't show you the passive, but I guess I lied. When you die as Scion, you revive, and then you get to punch him a lot. Reactivate any ability to get movement speed. That guy's dead. Oh, meanwhile, top. We're progressing the game. But yeah, you revive, you get to punch him a lot. The more you punch, the more you stay alive. It deals quite a bit of damage, and then it can proc the grasp, it can proc the heartsteel. So in any of these mid-game fights, we should be the one to die first, and then the boys clean up, as you would hope as a tank. So if you're ever behind your allies, and they die first, just FF. Just FF. Lock in Master Yi instead. A little bit of farming for our next trick, the Baron. That's how we end the game. As your buzz off, buddy. No, you can't hit the turret, idiot. What are you thinking? Auto attack, outplay, ulti, Q, knock up, auto, E, hit him, hit him, hit him, Q. Nice. Almost got away. You almost got away. That approach velocity and all that extra movement speed, the blue smite and the new jungle quest giving us movement speed through the river. Very crazy. Who wants Baron, huh? $19 Fortnite card. Who wants it? Jason, let me tank this. I'm a professional. No clue where Talon's at. Haven't seen that guy in 7 centuries. He's not there, though. The control word, we know they don't have vision. And 1400 smite. Job's done. With Baron buff, it buffs the minions. The boys are going to push. Better be with them. Better be with your team as they're pushing. If you don't flip the script and you're farming your camps as your team is pushed up the map, well, they're going to die without you, Bob. You can't really tank for your allies if you're not there. See, Ezreal would have got hit by that Kai'Sa W. March forward. Alto. Alto. Hit me with everything. It don't matter. I can't take damage. E. Q. Okay. Set is super dead here. Ulti. Doink. W. Auto. A little bit of E. Q right here. You're dead. Flash smite. Moving, and E, and auto, W, Q, you're dead. Am I dead? Whatever. From the grave, GG. Final score, 4-2 and 9. Heartsteel dealing 243, GG. GG, thanks for watching it. Scion's so cool, so much HP, wow, big number.